It is Monday, so allow me to share some of my newest cards that I picked up over the weekend at a couple of card shows. Starting off with this blue prism of Shotzi. Love her headbanging, love her energy, love the tank that she always comes out in. 3 weeks ago, she shaved her head, and recently she has been terrorizing Bailey, so you can expect a match between those two in the coming weeks. Next up is JC Jane, sensational signatures from this year's Prism. She is part of the NXT brand. I'm not going to say she is a top-tier female wrestler in NXT, but maybe the next tier down. But Zoe Stark and Indy Hartwell have moved up, so there is room for JC Jane to grow. This is numbered out of 99. Switching over to football, we got Zach Martin from 2022 Mosaic, an auto blue prism. He is making news in Cowboys Nation for all the wrong reasons. Well, I guess that's subjective. But long story short, he is holding out. He wants to redo his contract. He is set to make $13.5 million this year, which ranks 8th best amongst guards. And he feels, based on his resume, that he is worth more. So he is waiting and holding out for a new contract. In the process of doing that, he is being fined $20K a day. The Cowboys have stated they are not going to redo his contract, so they are at a standoff. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but what I do know is that Zach Martin is a future Hall of Famer. Next up is a Bowman Chrome Purple Refractor of Russell Wilson. Some of you may not know that he was a baseball prospect. He was signed to the Rockies in the 4th round of the 2010 MLB draft, and through 90-plus games in the minors, he had a batting average of .229 along with 5 home runs. He played second base. He then gave up baseball to pursue football, which was a wise choice. And this will be his 2nd year with Denver. Last year was a disaster, so he's got room to improve. Unfortunately for him, there are these guys named Herbert and Mahomes in his division that he has to contend with. Next up is a PSA 10 of Lewis Hamilton from 2021 Topps Chrome. When this set first came out, it was a big deal. Not so much anymore. Great looking card though. I do not have any Lewis Hamilton cards, and that's why I got it. And I got it for only $25, which was a steal. Another inexpensive slab was this Disco Prism of Kamaru Usman. The former welterweight champ is currently ranked number 2 in the welterweight division. No fights scheduled in the immediate future. He said not too long ago that he wants to fight in the fall, and a possible opponent may be Wonder Boy, so we'll have to wait and see if that pans out. And finally, I've got a card from Seth freaking Rollins, this beautiful relic card from 2022 Select. It's numbered out of 25. I was lucky enough to attend SummerSlam on Saturday, and that is where he squared off against Finn Balor. Of course, Balor and the Judgment Day, they tried all sorts of tricks, but it did not work. Rollins was victorious, and he retained the belt. So, that is it for this edition of my latest pickups. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and have a great night.